I feel like this Mutt year is one of the fastest since like Mutt 13, especially we don't have sprinters, so we don't just have this team speed boost everywhere going on constantly. I want to show you guys the team after Sugar Rush, before draft, and most importantly before golden tickets, because we know it's on the way. It's not coming this week, but it is on the way. This is what we do. It is called the best team in Madden. It's time to go have some fun. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We're here with the best team in Madden, and you know, I haven't been playing weekend league, so we're not attaching a gameplay to here. I do have an idea for a gameplay, but I'm waiting to see how things work, and I was waiting to record this video this morning because we were supposed to get updates from EA, and I didn't know what the updates would be, and it turns out that the update is Chris Westview power, potentially Friday, sounds like, and Escape Artist is going up 3 AP. So there you go. That's what we waited for, and it's veteran. I don't really care about veterans too much. If you do, hey, go get them, I guess. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like and or subscribe. There is not a goal for this video. I just want to talk about the team and show you everything. There's a lot of content dropped. A lot of people were very disappointed in the Easter eggs as they hatched from extravagant eggs. And I understand from a value perspective, you're correct. From a is this card good perspective, couldn't have been more wrong. These cards are indeed phenomenal. They are really, really good. So let's take a look at this team. Again, what I mean by the fastest team is like everybody on this team is now super fast. Obviously, offensive line, I don't really care too much about, but everyone else is really fast. We don't even have Vernon Davis in our lineup currently because I'm not sure what I want to do with him. Honestly, I kind of want to put him at receiver. He gets route tech for 1 AP. That would be really helpful. Barry Sanders gets tank. Gets tank for 1 AP. That's a little interesting. Wide receiver Charles Woodson, again, not on the team yet, gets playmaker for 2. I want to try all of these cards out with their AP reductions. AP reduction is an absolute win across certain cards. And it makes them more usable, and it actually adds their value considerably. This Robert Hunt card, post up for 0 AP. I don't think people understand how good that really is. It's a free ability, and it's a good free ability. If you're not rocking this card, I don't care. I have a different card. You should have this card. You should. 0 AP, put them somewhere on your lineup. Jeez. Other things we want to talk about here. We not really overly worried about some of the running backs. We know golden tickets are coming up. We've heard Cordero Patterson golden ticket, Michael Vick running back golden ticket are 2 names that I've seen thrown around. I'm pretty sure they got submitted, so I didn't want to go in and get any other really running backs right now. There might be better ones, but I'm okay with this. Again, I want to try Barry Sanders with tank. Like, don't call me crazy. How does that work? But still, Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson at receiver. The slowest player on our offense is, I guess, Kyle Pitts. Now, we do have a partial Falcons theme team here. A 25, so he's 98 speed. He could be 99 speed. He could be Vernon Davis, all powered up, would also be 98 speed, which is why I think he would fit really good at receiver, because he's big, he gets route tech cheap. So that's an AP savings, and that comes in really helpful. A lot of people select to play man coverage, so this is half Falcons, half Raiders. Solid overall, but offense is always really fast. You know what's not always fast? Defense, and that is where things are gonna get fun. If you're looking to avoid the packs and save some racks, make sure you head on over to MMOEXP.com to help you build the best team possible. It is a one-stop shop for all your things between MUT, 2K, and many other games. Make sure you use code CC for a 5% discount. Link is in the description below. Let's go be great. The most interesting card to come out this weekend, in my opinion, was defensive tackle run stopper Billy White Shoes Johnson. Not only is he defensive tackle, he's about 160 pounds. I think they have him at 170. And because he's a run stopper, he gets inside stuff for 1. Very valuable. Now, I think he's still going to get pushed around. But again, with my Falcons team, we have a legitimate 98 speed, 99 block shed, 98 finesse move defensive tackle. We're not putting a and a defensive tackle. I feel like this is the fastest defensive tackle that I can personally remember in my MUT history. If you remember a different one, please let me know in the comment section. Again, maybe back in MUT 13, but we haven't gotten anyone this speed, and that speed is really, really important. Now, again, he's little, but you know who else was really little? Elroy Hirsch. And you know, he was a really, really good card. I don't know, 98 speed. Is he the slowest player on our defense? Is he the slowest player on our defense? I don't know. Patrick Kearney is 97 speed. He's actually slower. But this card is absolutely amazing. Love this card. 97 speed. Now, Lawrence Taylor is our other pass rusher that we currently have. And he is very fast as well. But without a theme team, he's only 96. So Lawrence Taylor is our slowest player on the field. We have a 96, we have a 97, we have a 98. And the rest is 99, or will be 99 when Chris Westry gets his power up, I should say. Crazy. Why does that take forever? These cards are real fast. The only thing you may get better is a golden ticket, or maybe a Montez Sweat or something like that could exceed these speeds. It's going to be pretty difficult otherwise. The way that it's going to just happen. It's tough. It is tough. Great cards. And this Chris Westry gets Acrobat for 1 AP. Again, a really good card here. Now, I guess he'll only be 98 speed on our team. So I'm willing to give up the 1 speed for him for 1 AP point. To put him as our slot corner with Acrobat for 1. Totally worth it in my opinion, because at 6'4", you don't really get 6'4" anywhere else. And you also don't get 90 hit power, 81 block shed in a lot of places either. So I feel like this is going to play like a really, really, really good card. But he does need to be powered up for my team. If we ran 2 in the zone cards, yeah, he'd be 99. Again, he would be like the only guy that's getting boosted. The only one. That's it. I'm not going to run a card like that when we can boost absolutely everybody else with these other strategy cards. Now, if you want to do different things and all that, hey, like, go for it, right? You can. But we're using run stuff. So we're getting pursuit, block, shed, play wreck there. And man and zone for the entire defense. So it's really helping boost some of these other cards that need the boost here as well. And who needs the boost? One of my favorite cards of the year, Mr. Diablo. Loved his early card. I will say he was my favorite card in the beginning of the year. He needed all of these boosts. His coverage were low. We need to get his coverage up as high as possible. 6'3". It's not bad. Good tackle. Good. I mean, if you used this guy before, you know he's going to be absolutely insanely good as a user, as a computer player. He did so much work for us. Again, we do want to rock Acrobat on him. So while this team is really, really fast, I feel like it's just a really, really fast year. So I can say right now, this is the fastest team in Madden history because of the true defensive tackle speed, right? However, I feel like this won't last that long. I could sit here and tell you, I'm good. I don't need any more cards for the rest of the year. I feel like this is as good as I could have it be. It's totally fine. If you told me this was my end game team, I'd be like, yes, I like it. Sure, we could use a different right end, a Dwight Freeney or John Abraham upgrade for our Falcons team. But I would I'd be like, okay, that's a good team. I'm good. Now with some of the golden tickets, we'll probably get some of them. We won't get some of them. I don't know. I don't feel like there's going to be that big of a discrepancy. What would make golden tickets feel even more special, and I don't think it's going to happen, I haven't heard anything about it, would be discounted AP points as well. If they ask the creators, like, hey, you can discount an AP or an ability by 1, which one do you want? You know, as long as it's not escape artist or something like that, right? I think that would be super cool. That would add just a little bit more value. Getting the custom ability buckets doesn't overly matter, except for quarterback. By the time we get to this point in the year, it doesn't matter. It would matter in November or it'd matter in December on some of these cards, but it doesn't matter in May, late April, doesn't matter in June. really excited to play with this team, and we are going to play with this team for a gameplay, but we're going to be using all of the Easter cards here as well. I just think that they were really good. Reggie White's the only one I didn't really want. Patrick Kearney just a lot better in my personal opinion. But the rest of this team is insanely good. Now let's talk bonus content. Since you're still here, hey, congratulations. With the draft promo coming up, we're going to get a reveal on Thursday evening, I believe. So if you want to wait and be patient, that's fine. Still, what I am doing, you saw I actually sold our left tackle, Andrew Whitworth. I sold our left guard, Andrus Pete. I sold our right guard, Austin Corbett. Again, though we're all limited, we got rid of them, overpriced. They're all 600 to 800,000 coins for alignment. I don't need that. Especially we're trying to fit Robert Hunt in as well. Trent Brown gets left tackle as a secondary. It works out just fine. We could even power up Bruce Matthews and gets all these secondaries. But what to do with the rest of your cards in your team? Well, I'm still using mutt.gg to determine what the right prices are for these cards. I don't know if training is going to go up on some of them still, but we see training is, at a low point, 2.3. We look at 90s, 90 overalls selling for 16,600 is 3.3 training. So for me, I'm listing them at 17.5. Again, that's going to give me basically 3 per after tax. I'm fine with that. It doesn't need to be that much higher. Could it be higher? Sure. But you're talking about a couple thousand coins on low overall cards. Stuff like 92 hasn't rebounded all the way yet. Again, they're 10,000 training each, so I would prefer to sell them for 32 or 33,000 if you're not getting that. Again, it's only a couple thousand coins per card, but if you have 20 92s that you need to sell and you sell them for 4,000 less, that's 80,000, 5,000 less is 100,000, etc. Just going to be losing free potential coins, or you could just roll them when draft comes around if they don't ever hit the price point that you want. Some of the bigger things that I'm still waiting on, the 91s fall in the same category. These should be around 20. Again, I would like to sell them at 23 to 25, somewhere in there. I feel okay with that price. They're not quite there just yet. And CC, why don't you just do it? Well, there's no rush. I don't get extra money for doing it. Now, like, doesn't matter. These playoff cards will be very interesting. You would like to see them honestly close to 70k for sell value purposes. I don't know if they're going to get there. These might be some of the first cards we quick sell for training. I just don't know if they're going to quite get there. Not quite. But if the market does move, that's fine. And again, with these extra Easter cards, 96s should be selling for ideally 115. Ideal price is 115. These are not 115. So I'm holding on to them. I'm not going to get rid of them just to get rid of them at all. It's crazy to think that these cards are training value, but they're really, really good cards, and a lot of people should have them on their team constantly. So it throws me off a little. What to do with like a Barry Sanders or Vernon Davis? I don't know where that is in here, so let's just go to overall. I don't know how their prices are going to change much at all, honestly. I don't know. He's 290. He's actually gone down. That would be 2.9 training before tax. I'm just going to hold on to him. For now. If you want to sell them and training goes up to 3.5 for like the lowest training, these cards will probably eventually just kind of hover, and as if training goes up, these cards won't go up in the same trajectory. They'll just sort of climb very slowly, and I think may eventually just become the cheapest training as well. If you guys remember last year with the training variety pack, the cheapest training was always 99 overall. Eventually that's what it comes to. So These Barry, Vernon Davis, there were so many of them. They probably eventually fall around 200,000. You want to get rid of them now? Go for it. You want to use them? Go for it. It's not a huge difference. You're not going to lose 1,000,000 coins or make 1,000,000 coins by keeping them at all. It is impossible. Same thing with this Deion Sanders. There were so many people. He should be at 216 for 98 overall. How many are under 216? There's probably still not even 100 up, but it's a lot of those cards. Again, I'm holding it. I will quick sell it if I need to quick sell it. 72,000 training. You're not getting a lot for it. Same thing with these 98 Ultimate Legends. Again, they're really kind of around the same price. If you were seeing them for 220, I have no problem selling them. 190, losing 30,000 coins. I might as well just quick sell this guy and hope and pray that I can do better. But that is going to be it here for today. Tomorrow's video will be based on what we learn in the morning. If we learn anything really cool in the morning from EA during their stream, we'll cover that, and then we'll cover draft later on. If we don't learn anything cool, I'll have a video idea in mind and we will get that done. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Be patient with your stuff. If you really feel like you need the coins, go for it. Again, draft past is coming up. We're going to have draft current. It's going to be a lot of content, a lot of really good cards, hopefully. They're going to bombard us for a little bit longer, and then it's going to get slow. And then it's going to get slower. I think gold tickets probably should start coming next week. If they don't come next week, I'll be a little upset. This week was ambitious. I was ambitious. And like, you could put together 2 cards for this week, and they could have, for sure. Don't get me wrong. This is not a free pass. They 100% could have done it. Someone could have worked through lunch and put these 2 cards together and done it. They just didn't do it. They have some schedule, obviously. I don't know. We'll wait and see. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Be great. And I'm out. Peace.